Children, myself Sanjeev Kumar Saxena, faculty of US Academy and Institute. I am here to teach you the maths of class 9. Today, our topic is real numbers and their decimal expansion. Now let us take some examples, such as suppose the number is 10 upon 3, then it is 7 by 8, and then it is 1 by 7. Now let us convert this to their decimal expansions. How can we convert it? Suppose we take 10, we divide it by 3. So 3 3 is 9. We get here what? 1. Okay. Now what we will take? This cannot be divided by 3, so we will take decimal here. We will get here as 10. Again 3 3 is 9. What we will get? 1. Again we will, after, because decimal is here, so 0 will become, and then again 3 3 is 9. Again we will get 1. Again decimal here, 0, decimal is here, so 0 we will take. So again 3 3 is 9. What we get here? 1. So like this we will go on getting 3 3 3 like this. Clear? Now let us see another division, such as 7 divided by 8. Now see here, now 7 cannot be divided by 8. So we will take here as what? Decimal. What, after taking decimal, what you will get here? 0. Now by what number it will go? Tell me. 8 8 is 64. 8 9 is 72. So 8 8 is 64 will be there. What we get here? 6. Now 6 can we divide 6 by 8? No, because decimal has been taken here. So this will be as 0. Now 8 7 is 56. Because it is 64 will not go. So what we will get here? 4. Now again due to the decimal we will get here as 0. 8 5 is 40. What we will get here? 0 and 0. Now if we compare these both the divisions here, we can see here that we are not getting the remainder as 0. But here the remainder becomes 0 here. So this is the difference between these both divisions here. In this there is the remainder not becoming 0, and here the remainder becomes 0. The difference is coming here. Two cases that we can see here. In first case the remainder does not become 0. We go on getting the remainder as 1, and here the remainder becomes 0. In the same way, suppose we divide 1 by 7. Okay, so what we will take? Again we will take 0 point. So 0, as we will take point here, we will get 10. 7 1 is 7. What we will get? 3. Okay, so this one is here, so 0 will be there. What number it will go? 7 5 is 35, so 7 4 is 28. It will go as, you will get here as 2. Okay, again 0 here. 7 2 is 14. What we will get here as 6. Again 0. 7 8 is 56. So what we will get here as 4. Again 0. 7 5 is 35. What remainder we will get here as 5. So if we see here 1.14285, we get here 5. Again this will become as 0, and 7 7 is 49 it will be. It will be as 7 7 is 49. So 7 7 is 49, what we will get here as? We will get here as 1. Again 0, again it will start. 7 1 is 7, again 1 4 2 8 5 7. It means what we are seeing, these numbers are repeating. Again we will get 1 4 2 8 5 7. Here in the first division, when we are dividing, we are getting as 3 point. This, when we divided 10 by 3, we get 3.333 dot dot dot. When we divided 7 by 8, what we get? We get here as 0.875, and the remainder becomes 0. When we divide 1 by 7, we see here we are getting 0.142857, and again it comes 1, and it starts from 14287. So while dividing this, while converting this to the decimal expansion, we see here two cases. What type of cases are there? In case 1, what we get? Remainder becomes 0. In case 2, what we get? We get remainder is not equal to 0. Now, remainder is not equal to 0. In this case, in equal to 0, we get the sum number as we got here, 5875. But remainder is not equal to 0. In this case, two type of expansions are coming. Which are two type of expansion? Such as, suppose 3.3333 ... or we get it as 0.14257, again 14257, like this we got. Okay, so we are this is repeating. Is it repeating or not? 14257. Here 333 is repeating. Clear? Now, sometimes the numbers, when we convert to the decimal expansion, it comes like this also. Suppose it is 0.1374, then it comes 9, then it comes 2, then it comes 6. Means we are getting it. Means remainder is not becoming 0. But the numbers are not ending. Means we are going on dividing, and remainder is not becoming equal to 0. It means it is not repeating. What I want to tell you, this is not repeating. Here it is repeating. The values are repeating, but here the values are not repeating. It means in the decimal expansion, first case is when the remainder becomes 0. First case we get the remainder becomes 0 when it is, that is 7/8. And in other cases what we get? Numbers are repeating. So what we call them? Which type of expansions we call them? We call them as the repeating decimals. And because the value after the expansions are not terminating, so we call them as non-terminating. Non-terminating means such as 3.3333. So it is not terminating here. It is going on coming 3. So it is called as what? Non-terminating. Okay. And before this, which type of it is? It is repeating. So we call them as repeating and non-terminating decimal. Okay, this is the first we get, repeating and non-terminating decimal. Okay, before this, in this case what we will say? In this case we will get here, when the remainder becomes 0, what we get here? We get here non-repeating terminating decimal. Is it? Now one thing more I want to tell you here. Repeating. Repeating is also called as recurring. Repeating is also called as recurring. Now how many types of decimal expansion we get? How many types of decimal expansion we get? We will see this. On the whole conclusion, what we get? First we get non-recurring. This is also called as repeating. Non-recurring terminating decimal. That was the case I have told you as 7/8. Okay. Second was recurring and what? recurring and non-terminating decimal. Recurring and non-recurring means repeating, and non-terminating decimal means here you can take example as 3.333 dot 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 or 0.14257 again 14257 like this. Okay, these are repeating also, and these are non-terminating, means it is not terminating here. And the third one which we talk here is non-recurring non-terminating decimal. So three type of decimal numbers we get here, 1, 2 and 3. First is non-recurring terminating decimal, in which we have seen the example of 7 by 8. Second one we have seen recurring and non-terminating decimal. Recurring means I have already told you, it is also called as repeating, and non-terminating means which does not terminate, as we have seen. This is repeating also 3333, and non-terminating means it is not terminating, means जहाँ रिमाइंडर जीरो नहीं होता है वहाँ पर उसको क्या बोलते हैं हम, नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग. जहाँ रिमाइंडर जीरो हो जाता है वहाँ क्या बोलते हैं हम, टर्मिनेटिंग. ठीक, तो इन तीनों केसेस में पहला केस होता है नॉन रिकरिंग टर्मिनेटिंग डेसिमल, जिसमें 7/8 हमने एग्जांपल देखा है, जिसमें रिमाइंडर जीरो हो जाता है. तो रिमाइंडर जीरो हो गया मीन्स टर्मिनेट हो गया, तो उसको हम टर्मिनेटिंग भी बोल दिए. और क्योंकि उसमें रिपीटिंग नहीं हो रही डिजिट तो उसको हम नॉन रिकरिंग भी बोल दिए. ठीक, इसके बाद कभी भी टर्मिनेटिंग डेसिमल रिकरिंग नहीं हो सकता है, हमेशा ध्यान रखिएगा. क्यों? क्योंकि अगर वो टर्मिनेट कर रहा है तो रिकरिंग हो कहाँ से रहा है. सो टर्मिनेटिंग डेसिमल कैन नेवर बी रिकरिंग. Terminating decimal will always be non-recurring. That is, we have seen it here 7/8 or another examples also. So if we be repeating, definitely the remainder should never be equal to 0. So that's why it should be non-recurring terminating decimal. Second is recurring and non-terminating decimal. It means number is recurring means it is repeating, and terminating means non-terminating means remainder कभी भी 0 नहीं होता है. So remainder decimal becomes 0. So two examples we have seen, 1/7 and that. And third is non-recurring, non-terminating decimal. It means non-recurring means जो repeat नहीं होता है. जैसे मैंने अभी थर्ड वाला एग्जाम्पल आपको दिया था, नहीं उसके बाद वाला, जिसमें डेसिमल भी टर्मिनेट नहीं हो रहा है और डिजिट भी आपकी रिकरिंग नहीं है. जैसे कि मान लीजिए आपने लिखा 0.1356083 dot like this. Suppose you are getting. In this case, what we see? We say it is non-repeating or non-recurring and remainder कभी 0 नहीं हो रहा है. That's why it is non-terminating decimal digit. Clear? So this type of expansion we see in this topic, real numbers and their decimal expansions. And now let us see some examples here given in your book. Okay. Examples are such as show that what is given 3.14 2678 is a rational number. Is a rational number. हमें ये शो करना है कि 3.142678 क्या है, rational number है. So how we will show it? So let us take this decimal number. We don't see any repeating here, no dots here. We can see that it is clear. What type of number? It is clearly non-recurring and terminating decimal. So it will be what? 3.142678. Now we know any number has its denominator as 1. After decimal, how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Taking this, we get the removal of decimal. So what number we get? 3142678 divided by, can we get this? Can we tell this? This is in the form of rational number. So like this we can show that this is the given number is a rational number. I hope you have understood. Let us see another example here. Show that what have we to show? 0.333. 0.333. After that any 3 is there? Yes. 1, 2, 3. That can be written as 0.3 bar. Okay, so that 0.333 dot that equals to 0.3 bar can be expressed in the form of P upon Q. Okay, considering where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Clear? So definitely this line shows you that we have to show that it is a rational number. So here you can see that which type of value is this? This is recurring and non-terminating decimal value. Okay, now let us see how can we convert this in the form of P upon Q. We cannot convert it in the simple way as we have done in the first example. Now let x is equal to 0.3 bar. Any repeating digit is considered as, if suppose we put the bar here, it means this digit is repeating. So let x is equal to 0.3 bar. We can put it as equation number 1, or we can assume as equation number 1. Now what we have to do in this? See, don't try to use rote vidya here. Try to understand the concept here. X we have considered because we are going to convert this 0.33333 in the form of P upon Q. This digit is only repeating. So if we bring this digit this side, okay, if we bring this digit this side and leave the other digit repeating here, then see what can we do. So for this method is, suppose one digit is repeating, so we multiply both the side by 10. Because one digit is repeating, so we multiply by 10. Two digits are repeating, then we multiply it by the multiple of 10, that is 100. If suppose three digits are repeating, then we multiply by 1000. So multiplying both sides by what? 10. We get 10x is equal to 3.3 bar. This is the equation number 2. Now we have to subtract here equation number first by equation number 2. What we get? 10x minus x, what we get? 9x. And this, what we get? 3 bar minus 3 bar will be 0. Okay. And 3 minus 0 will be what? 3. So x is equal to what? 3 upon 9. That can be written as 1 upon 3. So what we get? X is equal to 1 upon 3. This is in the form of P upon Q. This is your answer. Like this we can show it in the form of P upon Q. I hope you have understood. Again I am telling here, repeating my steps. If suppose we have to show 0.3 bar or 0.333 in the form of P upon Q, first of all we will consider it as equal to X. After this, because one digit is repeating, so we will multiply only by 10. So multiplying both sides by 10, 10x is equal to 3.3 बार. This 3 will go this side. जब हम 10 से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं तो डेसिमल कैसे किधर जाता है? राइट साइड जाता है. तो डेसिमल राइट साइड जाएगा. इसको हम कैसे ले सकते हैं? ये हम लिख सकते हैं ऐसे 0.3333 लिखते चलिए ऐसे. तो जैसे ही हम इसको 10 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो ये डेसिमल जंप करके किधर आ जाएगा? इधर आ जाएगा. ये क्या हो जाएगा? 3.3333 लाइक दिस. So this becomes 3.3 bar. So this becomes 10x is equal to 3.3 bar. अब हम फर्स्ट वाले इक्वेशन को सेकंड वाले से माइनस करेंगे. डेफिनेटली हम सेकंड वाले को फर्स्ट से माइनस नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि ये बड़ा है 10x और ये x है. तो हम फर्स्ट वाले को सेकंड से माइनस करेंगे. माइनस करने में क्या आएगा? 10x माइनस x क्या आएगा? 9x. ठीक. 3.3 में से 3.3 बार है. इसमें अगर हम 0.3 बार को माइनस करेंगे, ये 0 है, तो 3 बार माइनस 3 बार, ये 3 बार मतलब आप हटा दीजिए बार, तो क्या हो जाएगा? 3 करते जाइए रिपीट. उसको 1000 बार लिख दीजिए, इन्फिनिटी टाइम लिख दीजिए. सबको आप माइनस करेंगे इससे तो यहाँ पर 0 ही 0 आएगा और यहाँ क्या आ जाएगा? 3 माइनस 0 3. इट मीन्स ऑन द होल क्या आएगा? ये 3 आएगा, नहीं आएगा? तो 9x इक्वल टू 3. सो x इक्वल टू क्या हो जाएगा? 9 नीचे आएगा 3.9. सो वी कैन राइट इट एज 1/3. सो x इक्वल टू 1/3. लाइक दिस वी कन्वर्ट इट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ P upon Q. Now let us see another example here. Another example is show that 1.272727 equal to 1.27 bar. We have to show that 1.27 bar can be expressed in the form of P upon Q. Clear? So let x is equal to 1.27 bar. इसको इक्वेशन नंबर 1 कर दीजिए. First, as I have told you, 2 digits are repeating here. 2 digits. So multiply by 100. 100x is equal to 127.27 bar. That is equation number 2. Clear? Multiplying both the side by 100. This step you have to write. Okay. So subtracting equation first by equation 2, what we get? 100 minus 1, 99. 10 minus 1, 9. 9, 9. So 99x. And what we will get here? This side will be totally gone. Disappear. 0.2727272727. And here 7 minus 1, 6 means what you will get? 126. So x is equal to what? 126 upon 9, 9. Clear? Now if you want to simplify, you can simplify. By what you can simplify? 3 4 is 12, 3 2 is 6, 3 3 is 9, 3 3 is 9. Any more you can simplify? 3 1 is 3, 3 4 is 12, and this will be 3 1 is 3, 3 1 is 3. No more you can convert into the lowest form. It will be x is equal to 14 upon 11. This is in the lowest form. So like this we get the value 1.27 bar in the form of P upon Q, that is 14 upon 11. I hope this must have been understood by you. Okay. Now see here another example we are going to see. Let us see another example. 0.235 ध्यान रखिएगा, यहाँ पर बार सिर्फ 35 पर है और हमें इसको शो करना है P अपॉन Q के फॉर्म में. ठीक है, एज मैंने आपको बहुत पहले बताया होगा. यहाँ पर यही 2 डिजिट रिपीट कर रही हैं. ये आपके लिए एक गले में फांस की तरह है. तो सबसे पहले क्या करना है? सबसे पहले तो आपको कुछ करना नहीं है, इसको x इक्वल टू मान लेना है. लेट x is equal to 0.235. ओके, आपके गले में सबसे बड़ी फांस क्या पड़ रही है? मेन हर्डल फॉर यू इज 2, क्योंकि आपका मेन मकसद इसमें होना चाहिए कि हमारा जो भी रिपीटिंग डिजिट है वो डेसिमल के करीब आए। डेसिमल के करीब लाने के लिए सबसे पहले ये जो कांटा है इसको हटाना है। इसको हटाने के लिए हम क्या करेंगे? अगर हम दोनों तरफ 10 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दें तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? 10x इज इक्वल टू 2.35 बार, और इसको हम मान लेंगे अब इक्वेशन नंबर 1। इसको नहीं माने थे क्योंकि हमारे लिए सबसे बड़ी फांस हर्डल क्या था? 2। अब इसको हमने अपने प्रॉपर पुराने मेथड में लाया 2.35 बार। अब हम यहाँ देखेंगे कितने रिपीट कर रहे हैं? 2। अगेन हम वो स्टेप लिखेंगे जब हम सॉल्व करेंगे कि मल्टीप्लाइंग बोथ द साइड बाय व्हाट? 2 रिपीट कर रहे हैं तो 100 से, तो 100 इंटू 10 विल बी व्हाट? 1000 x, और ये क्या हो जाएगा? 235.35 बार। दिस इज इक्वेशन नंबर 2। नाउ एज एक्सपेक्टेड subtracting equation first by equation number 2, बिकॉज ये बाहरी भरकम है तो निश्चित तौर पे हम फर्स्ट वाले को सेकंड से माइनस करेंगे। हाँ, तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? 1000 में से 0 माइनस 0 0 आ गया, 0 माइनस 1 10 माइनस 1 गया क्या? 9, और ये क्या हो गया? 9। ये हो गया x, ये क्या बचेगा आपका? 5 माइनस 2 3, और ये 3। सो x इज इक्वल टू व्हाट? 233 upon 990. So we will get this number 233 upon 990. So as we get it in the form of P upon Q or not? This only we have to show. So that it should be in the form of P upon Q. If you can convert it into the P lowest form, you can convert. If you cannot, then it's always S. It cannot be converted more in the lowest form. So this will be the last example here for you. Now, after this, we will see another thing. One more example is given here. Let us see that. Find an irrational number between 1 upon 7 and 2 upon 7. Okay. Now 1 upon 7, when we convert, what we get? We get 0.142857. This is the value of 1 upon 7. Okay, I am telling you directly. So 2 upon 7 will be what? If we write 2 upon 7 तो मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे किससे? 2 से, तो क्या हो जाएगा आपका? 0. यहाँ पर क्या हो जाएगा आपका? सीधे मल्टीप्लाई करिए आप उसको, मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे क्या हो जाएगा आपका? ये आपका क्या था? 142,857, तो 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो क्या आएगा आपका? 2 7 जा 40, 1 2 5 जा 10 1 11 आएगा, यही आएगा कि आएगा? और यहाँ आएगा 28, मीन्स ये आपका रिपीट हो जाएगा 0.285714। अगर हम उसको 3 से करेंगे 3/7, तो इससे क्या करेंगे हम? 3 इंटू 0.142857 ये कर देंगे। तो 4/7 करेंगे तो 4/7। फिर हमें 2/7 और 1/7 के बीच का इरेशनल नंबर निकालना है। तो इनको निकालने के लिए हम, ये हमारा नंबर आया 0.14, ये आया 0.28, इनके बीच के क्लोजेस्ट वैल्यू हम निकाल लेंगे। ठीक है। नाउ योर होमवर्क इज एक्सरसाइज 1.3 which you have to solve. Next time we will see some examples, some sample questions. As we have already told you the examples, please try to solve the exercise. Today class is over. Thank you. Good day.